Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing all of you a way that you can add more pages to your digital notebook. This is a question that I've been getting a lot from my subscribers. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure right now you click that red subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss my future resources that I post. So what we're going to do today is we're going to add those pages that you want because people are saying, oh, I can't possibly add enough tabs for every page in the notebook. Okay, well, I've cautioned my viewers in other videos about this, and I'm going to do it again. Even though I'm going to show you this way, I definitely wouldn't recommend putting like a million slides, you know, for students to have to open in a file, because depending on the strength of their internet in their houses or the devices that they're using, a file that's too big, they might have trouble accessing. So I would definitely not plan to do like an entire year's worth of curriculum in one notebook. The way that I plan to utilize these digital notebooks is to do it one unit at a time. So like I had said in the video that I have to update, how to update student copies of the digital notebook when you make copies to your master copy. This is the exact example that I used. I don't teach social studies, but like I said, I really love social studies, and I loved some of the teachers that I've had the opportunity to work with. So this is going to be my unit on World War II. Okay, so in my fictitious, I'm teaching social studies now world. And what I'm going to do is, you're going to see here, if I go to the first slide, okay, this is under propaganda. Again, this is not the way that I would teach, and there'd be a lot more, obviously, that I would need to add to this unit. But just for an example, if I put this into present mode, you'll see here that I have my World War II tab, okay, and this is under World War II. If I have here, and I'm just scrolling through, I'm not actually clicking, just so you know, I have a drag and drop activity here for students. Okay, I also have the video here to ask some questions. In order to add all of these, and you see that these are all part of the World War II tab. Okay, this is the last one. So now watch what happens when I go to the student teacher communications tab. You see here, I'm in a different section now of the tab. So how was I able to get all of those questions underneath one tab? And the answer to that is by creating a table of contents here. So at the beginning of each of the sections, you can do, and now if you know, I've decided to do it one unit at a time. So there's my unit, and here are my other tabs, class expectations and resources that I might have for the unit, and then student teacher communication. This is where they can talk to me, let me know about any problems that they're having, whether it be with the unit or just in general. You know, we've got to make sure we cover that social emotional piece for our students, especially if we are taking part in remote learning, which you may be depending on where you're from. But I have here linked words for each one of the questions or each one of the topics in World War II that I plan on using, and I have linked them. So now if I go to present, you'll see here, if I click on propaganda, it'll bring me to the propaganda question. If I click back to World War II, it'll bring me back to my table of contents, and I can go ahead and I can click on the question about the Allied powers. And again, if I click back, it'll bring me right back. So this is a way around having a million tabs that you can do this. Now, if you're not sure how to do this, the way that I was able to do it is to literally just go into my master slide. Okay, and I've mentioned this in a few of my other videos at this point, and that's by clicking slide and then edit master. Okay, here we go. You'll see all my cover options that I have for students. I have a video on that. Okay, and then I'm going to come down to, here it is, table of contents. Perfect. So now if I click in here, I'm able to edit it. If I am out of, I'm not able to do anything, okay? I would have to be in present mode. Now, something to keep in mind when making changes in the master of your presentation is that anything you do in the master, it is not accessible in like this preview mode here unless you put it into present mode. If you want students to be able to click on and even like videos or anything, you have to make sure that you do it not in the master copy. Okay, so that's just my word of caution for all of you. You could just do it regularly here, and then if you want students to be able to click on the links from the slide, that's how you would do that. Okay, so just so you know, I'm going to go back into my master because that's where I was working. Okay, and then I literally just added a text box. Okay, I added my text box the same way that I would, with anything else, and then I just typed in each of my topics. From there, all I did was highlight the word. Okay, and then you can either right click and hit link, or you can just hit Control K or Command K if you're on a Mac. Okay, and then you see that the words are here. Okay, now I'm going to delete this because I want you to see what it's going to look like when you do it from the beginning. Okay, again, I'm going to highlight it and hit that Control K, and then it's still popping up. Okay, so what's going to happen is that on yours, you're going to see an option that's right here underneath this little text box that says link to slides in presentation. And that's what you're going to click, and then you'll be able to choose which slide. So I know that propaganda is going to be linked to slide number 3. So if you look over here on the left, that's that number slide. So this way, anytime I click on that, that's where it's going to bring me. Okay, if I click here, you'll see that the Access Powers brings me to slide 4. Allied Powers is on slide 5, so they're all correlated to the slides they need to be on. This way, you're not worried about having to add a million tabs around the outside. You can literally just go ahead and you can make your table of contents for each one of your sections and go ahead and make as many extra slides as you need by linking the words in your table of contents to each one of those pages. Hope this video helped all of you. If you have questions, comment down below. If it helped you, like it. Click that little thumbs up. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss my future videos. Take care, everyone.